Good morning. It is Friday, April 16th, 2021. This is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. There was a big Resident Evil showcase yesterday. And they told us all kinds of stuff. I didn't watch it, but I have been kind of perusing some of the trailers and all of the information that came out. And so if you're a Resident Evil fan, go back and watch the whole thing, or at least check out the trailers that are linked in the story that we're gonna share. This particular one's from Tom Phillips of Eurogamer. So we got some more information and some new looks at Resident Evil Village, as that's coming out soon. And some information on a demo that's going to be available coming very soon. The demo is going to be available for all platforms for 24 hours starting May 2nd. So if you're interested in it, don't miss that, because it's going to be for a short period of time. It's going to let you play for about 60 minutes, which is a good chunk of time for a demo. So definitely worth checking out if you're interested in Village. Other than information on Resident Evil Village, we've got some updated information on some of the visual products that are coming out, including Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, the upcoming CGI series. We got a new trailer for that, and to my knowledge, the response to that has been fairly positive. It does look entertaining to me. And Welcome to Raccoon City, the live-action movie that's been in development, has officially wrapped filming and is now in post-production. So a full trailer should be coming for that very soon. No word yet on the release date for that, but now that it's done, we'll see how quickly they can get it edited and finalized.
I have a really bad habit, by the way. There was a Batman soundtrack song. I want to say it was by Seal. It was called Gotham City. And it had a line along the lines of, "In Gotham City." And then there was like some singing that was way better. So now anytime I hear something that ends in city, my brain goes, "In Raccoon City." And then I think that the soundtrack that Batman had will also be available for a potentially horror movie. So
we can't confirm that it's not.
That is true. We don't know if that's not true. So could be.
So stay tuned.
Yeah. On a future Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News.
And to wrap up the Resident Evil news, Resident Evil's going to join Dead by Daylight in some capacity. No specific details, but they are going to give us more details May 25th. So if you're a Dead by Daylight player, check that out in about a month. And then last for the Resident Evil news, Resident Evil 4 VR is going to be available for Oculus Quest 2. Which is being developed by Armature. Very cool. Lots of Resident Evil news. That was our big news story of the day. I'm going to go through the next three fairly quickly. Square Enix, there were some rumors that the company was up for sale, but they have come out and denied that report yesterday. This comes from Brian Ashcraft of Kotaku. The Tokyo-based game maker released a statement denying the reports that they were in the process of being acquired, and that multiple buyers were looking at acquiring Square Enix. Bloomberg has reported today that there is interest from several buyers to acquire Square Enix, the statement reads. However, this report is not based on any announcement by Square Enix Holdings Company Limited. So, as of now, Square Enix is not up for sale. But there have been many times we get a report like this that's like, no, this company's not up for sale, and then like 3 weeks later be like, oh, we're being acquired by
we sold. I mean, it guarantees they're for sale.
Yeah. So keep your ears posted. They may be up for sale.
Yeah. It's like when Andy Reid said Donovan McNabb is our quarterback, and 2 weeks later he was traded to the Redskins.
The kiss of death.
Yeah. Definitely not for sale.
I have
That
utmost
way,
confidence in the coach. Yeah.
Yep. So keep your eyes and ears posted for that. It'd be interesting to see where they would go if they were acquired. My first two suspicions would be either PlayStation or Microsoft at this point. So
That's so weird. Why would you guess that?
I thought we were buying them.
We might be.
I've got like $8. What do you guys got?
Your $8.
Sweet, I'm done. Yeah. We're in. $8. That's the offer, Square Enix.
6 economies.
6 economies. No more, no less.
Sell, sell, sell.
This next story, I'm actually gonna skip the third one. We're gonna go right to
Sucks
the
to be you story. You'll never know,
You're
chat.
cut. I have some confirmation to do before I go to that one. But the last news story of today, F1 2021 was announced yesterday, and it's an annual franchise that comes out every year, and most years is pretty minor updates. This year, again, is still some minor updates, but ones that are exciting to at least myself, but I think also our host over there, Ryan. F1 2021 is due out in July, and one of the big changes this year is a revamped story mode, which they're calling Breaking Point. And like in similar seasons, especially 2019 did this, you're going to start in Formula 2 and do like the tail end of your Formula 2 career and graduate into Formula 1. And that'll include rivalries both on track and off track, which is all stuff they've done before. But the exciting thing about the career mode this year is that it has a 2-player option, which is going to allow friends to play together online, cooperatively or competitively. So you can play on the same team and be kind of teammates, still racing each other, but working together for a lot of reasons. Or you can be on different teams and be completely competitive against one another. Each player has complete control over their own driving assists, allowing for novice and experienced players to work together. The mode also sees the return of real season start, allowing players to begin at any point during the Formula One season with real-time driver and constructor standings, which is very cool. These are features that not just me, but people have been asking for these sort of features for a while. So the fact that they're getting those implemented is fantastic. And look for some Formula One racing on GMS platforms sometime this summer.
I've got some really bad news. I lost the sticky note with the name of my driver on it.
Uh-oh.
I think it was Yuki, right? Was it Yuki?
Yeah,
it was the
Tsunoda.
Japanese guy. I think there's only one of them.
Yeah.
So that's
Right
got to
now
be easy enough, right?
Yuki
Oh,
Tsunoda.
no, I found it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Yuki's. It's right there.
The noise gate took you out as you did it. That was even better. So you said this is good news for me. This is kind of bad news for me because I bought that damn game last year and I'm gonna have to spend $70 on it again this year because now I actually want that game mode.
Yep. And now we both have to go too.
I know
because we need 2 copies of it.
Stupid
It's
video
all right,
games.
now they're GMS expenses.
Yeah, that's true. It's a tax write-off. Yeah. Thank you, chat.
And
for
always
your
last
support.
but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. We got Tribal Pass out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch. Get wrecked PC. Super Meat Boy Forever is out on Xbox One.
Super Meat Boy.
Drive. Yeah, have you never seen Super Meat Boy?
No.
And that's
You need
that's
to
not
check
the name
out
of the
some.
day.
Oh no!
Well,
you should
I
wait
know
till
too
the
much
name
about
of the
this
day.
one.
Wait till.
I know-
Gosh.
And I know too much about Super Meat Boy
knows
because
too
this is a
much.
game that's been around for a long time. You need to watch gameplay of Super Meat Boy if you haven't seen it before. Driving World Nordic Challenge out on Switch. Colorfall out on Switch. Rockin' Racing Bundle 3-in-1 out on Switch.
Rockin' racing.
Yep,
Like rockin' wrestling.
Probably.
Rockin' wrestling with Hulk Hogan.
3-in-1. Heal Console Edition out on Switch. Snowball Collections Bubble out on Switch. Emily is Away 3,
Oh,
but it's
sorry,
written
Emily.
Emily is Away like heart
Art. Yeah,
emoticon out on PC and
Or
Mac.
Alligator 3.
That's
Open
less than
Alligator 3.
that is a sequel to Emily is Away and Emily is Away 2, which are like text like story games that mimics like you having conversation with Emily in like AOL Instant Messenger. And then 2 is a sequel to that, and the Emily is Away 3, I believe, takes place on like early Facebook days. They're really cute games with the cool storyline, and they're pretty short. So
Okay.
They're worth checking out, especially for old people like us that have nostalgia for AOL Instant Messenger.
And Emily is away, like, how long until, like, the game just shut down after you kept spamming ASL? It's just over and over. ASL, ASL, ASL.
ASL. BRB.
Um, And our most
Yeah, you got it.
our most prestigious award in video game focused
Sounds
morning
good.
shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a
Speaking of
segment.
video
Today's name of the morning is Battle Axe out on Switch.
Axe, we have a game for
Oh, it's
you.
called Axe.
Did you hear that? Axe, we have a game for you. It was the name of
yeah,
the
the
morning.
battle.
Didn't know you battled so much, Axe.
Who do you battle?
Are you battling getting the food out of your system so you can make more room? Speaking
I
of which,
saw the funniest video last night, where apparently if you whisper to your Alexa, it whispers back to you. And then if you ask Alexa to fart, Alexa will make farting noises, and it's a regular fart. And if you ask her to make a second farting noise, it's like the juiciest, nastiest, coolest thing you'll ever hear. I was trying to listen to it in bed, and I just died.
That was a cheap wobbling one. Try asking me for a cheeky fart. Or stay random.
Cheeky fart.
Here comes a cheeky fart. Shall I play another fart sound?
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
So she did it
That was
again.
long and winding